Parsing words. Welcome to the Industry Leader Update, brought to you by Reverse Focus. Semantics. Words have meaning and they matter. Now, we all can recall the testimony of former President William Jefferson Clinton, who famously said, "It depends on what the meaning of the word is." Now, is your head spinning yet? As industry watchdog and consumer advocate, Atari Abamu refers to it as the 14 words. These 14 words are at the heart of the non-borrowing spouse debate and the subsequent lawsuits brought against HUD. The 14 words, which are found in the original regulations of the Home Equity Conversion Mortgage Program as part of the National Housing Act, in subsection J, entitled Safeguard to Prevent the Displacement of Homeowner, which reads as follows. The Secretary may not insure a home equity conversion mortgage under this section unless such mortgage provides that the homeowner's obligation to satisfy the loan obligation is deferred until the homeowner's death, the sale of the home, or the occurrence of other events in regulations of the Secretary. Now, for the purposes of this subsection, the term homeowner includes the spouse of a homeowner. Seems pretty cut and dried? Well, unfortunately not. A literal and straightforward interpretation of this text would include or indicate that non-borrowing spouses are indeed and should have been afforded the same protections from being displaced from the home as the primary borrower. But HUD would beg to differ, and this is evidenced in their court briefings resulting from lawsuits brought against the agency on behalf of several displaced non-borrowing spouses in the past. Now, can regulations today conflict with established governing statutes of the HECM program? Well, apparently so, as the U.S. District Court Judge Ellen Siegel Helvel broke down HUD's argument piece by piece and ordered HUD to come up with a solution. Now, HUD's solution to the vexing non-borrowing spouse problem was twofold. First, the issuance of new rules for future non-borrowing spouses, effective August 4, 2014, in Mortgagee Letter 2014-07. It provides for a deferral period for eligible spouses who were married to the borrower at the time of the loan's closing. An overall straightforward solution, but a preventative one at best, since only HECM loans with FHA case numbers issued after August 4, 2014 qualify. But what about the larger problem for past non-borrowing spouses? HUD's answer to legacy NBS issues was Mortgagee Letter 2015-03. This gives the mortgagor or lender the option to foreclose or to reassign the loan to HUD with a mortgagee optional election. It may appear at face value to protect the non-borrowing spouses, but the truth is, few will qualify. If you've ever applied for a loan modification, you may empathize with this very unfortunate group. It is not the requirement that they must have been married to the borrower at closing, no problem, or currently live in the subject property, or even to establish legal right to remain in the home. It is the loan balance requirements. Now, the current loan balance today, or the unpaid principal balance, must be less than or equal to the original max claim amount at closing. That's a highly unlikely scenario for most HECMs that have been in effect for any period of time. Now, what our industry and potentially displaced borrowers need is a simple, straightforward solution, not a loophole that few will qualify for. With solutions such as the non-borrowing spouse issue and lawsuits, well, these will most likely continue. Now, what are your thoughts? Leave your comments below on the non-borrowing spouse policies and changes, and be sure to have a great week.